This is Authentic Walk with God. Welcome. I am your usual host, brother and friend, Peter Nlemadem Donwachuku. This week's episode is titled Journeying with God. Please permit me to begin by sharing some of my experiences since I began my journey with God. But before I do this, let me read from Joshua chapter 1, verse 5. I read, "No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you." In this text, God was speaking to Joshua as God was preparing him to continue the leadership from where Moses stopped in the Israelite journey from Egypt to the promised land, Canaan. May I use this text to briefly talk about God's roles in my own journey of faith. Born 70 years ago today, I surrendered my life to Christ at the age of 13. Since then, God has been all and all for me. God has continued to be present with me every step of the way. He has never for one moment left me to grope in any kind of darkness. What humbles me most is His unceasing love for me in spite of me. I have messed up several times, disappointed Him by some of my decisions and actions, yet He has continued to stay with me. Even sometimes when by my bad actions and inactions I offended Him, He still held my hands tight. Those times I thought He would loosen His grip on me. He did not. For me, life in general has been a roller coaster journey. There have been many ups and downs, highs and lows spiritually, physically, emotionally, economically, and even socially. I've experienced both love and hatred from close friends, from close relatives, and of course from foes. I have been understood and misunderstood, accepted and rejected, respected and despised, honored and debased, spoken well of and mocked, elevated and ridiculed, and wrongly accused of unpleasant actions I was innocent of. Some people have gossiped about me to one another. Others have shown me to my face outright hatred by their actions and inactions. Well, I'm aware that some of the unpleasant experiences I have mentioned here are experiences some people in our society today go through. I'm also aware that many people do not survive them. For me, personally, God has been faithful in aiding me to understand them, reflect on them, and move on without breaking down in any form. He has continued to hold my hands, assuring me of His ever-abiding presence with me, come rain, come shine. I've also known poverty and hunger, to the point that there were times in this journey when the permissive will of God for waiting on Him prevailed over my human desires for anyhow solutions. At those times, God let me know that He was the potter and I was the clay. Though it was difficult for me to accept this undisputed fact, I had to say to Him after my struggles, "God, let your will be done." I can go on and on to narrate my experiences, both good and bad, in this journey of faith. But let me stop here and ask how your own journey with God is going. If you have begun your journey of faith with God, how are you faring? If you have not, why? What in life is or are holding you up? One of my people's adages states, why like a baby are you deliberately going hungry when your mother's breast milk is available for you? God said to Joshua, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Joshua believed him and led the Israelites successfully to Canaan. This same God is still alive today. He will never leave you nor forsake you if you come on board with him. He will guide you, and you will not fall into any kind of pit. Mind you, I'm talking about the sovereign God, the all-powerful, all-knowing, the omnipresent and omniscient God. I'm not talking about any man or woman. I'm not talking about any charismatic religious leader. I'm talking about Yahweh, the one and only true God. If you begin your journey of faith with him, trust me, he will always be with you. He will not disappoint you. Yes, he will not fail you. I personally know what I'm recommending to you because I am presently on this journey with him and I'm enjoying it. For those of you who have begun this journey of faith with our awesome God, keep it up. Please do not allow any discouraging circumstance or situation to make you look back. You will not be safe looking back. God has your back, and you are perfectly fine. He will never lose his grip on you, no matter how much you mess up. However, make sure you stay in his will at all times. Do not take both him and his grace and mercy for granted. Turbulent times will surely come. When they come, stay calm and rely absolutely on God to help you overcome. He helped Joshua, he has been helping me, and everyone who relies on him. He will also help you to overcome trying times. Please, everyone who is listening to me now, make sure you are in this boat which God is paddling. It will never sink, no matter how violent the winds or storms are. Even if the waves bring much water into it, it will neither break nor sink, because the master of both waves and water is in control. I do not know what waves are presently tossing you about, and I do not know how high the water has reached inside your boat. My verifiable suggestion to you is to stay calm. The one who is paddling the boat knows what to do to keep you safe. Have a safe and pleasurable journey with God this week and the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. Until next week, this is your co-pilgrim, Peter Nlemadendon Nwachukwu, Director, Center for Family Life and Pastoral Care, Owerri, Nigeria, saying, let's meet again next week on this platform. God bless you.